Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Here to do a weekly message. It's kind of going to be a little bit different than what I usually do. Not that much different. It might not have all the extra stuff I usually do. Besides, my Bible verse and affirmation. So, the affirmation for today is, or it could be for the whole week from now until next Sunday. Affirmation is it is safe and fun to start anew. The Bible verse that I chose was Revelation chapter 21, verse 5, and it reads, And he who sits on the throne said, Behold, I am making all things new. And he said, Write, for these words are faithful and true. Sound like bars right there. I feel like your week your week's biggest blessings or your biggest blessings this week, it could come with some type of change. I feel like this change is going to be for the better. For some people, this could be with a job. So I don't know if somebody had to let a job go. Um, it's something about it, letting something go, releasing something. I feel like it's going to be a blessing for you this week. Now I don't know if somebody's experiencing like I hate when this come up. I hope it's not like somebody being buried this week or something. Maybe not for some people. My left eye started jumping. Usually when it happens, it's telling me something or something around me going on. But I do feel like also, whatever this change is, like I said, it could be for a home or a job. I feel like you could make a lot of money. This could be made during a business trip. This also would be a good time for you to promote yourself, whatever it is that you do. You sell products or you provide services for people. This would be a good time to do that. I also feel like this week you can have a strong desire to learn about love and intimate relationships, whether this is your friendships or, like I said, intimate. And I feel like it's going to come through experimenting or experimentation. So for some people, this could be trying something new, like maybe talking to new people, maybe the type of people that you never spoken to before or you never tried to get to know or allowed to know you. And you can take that how it resonates because it's going to be different for everybody. For some people, this is like romantic, intimate, but it also could be friendships. I do feel like if you're single, you could meet new interesting people this week, but it also could be revealing something about yourself. Like if you've had a fear of not getting enough love, maybe it's going to be showing you something about yourself. Maybe because you're usually uncertain about people or indecisive when it comes to love, and maybe you'll see that's the root of your worries for some people. Now, I did say something about experimenting. It could be, I don't know, it's going to be different for everybody. Maybe somebody's going to, I don't know. I know what I want to say, but I don't really want to say it. For some people, it could be like, I don't know, maybe somebody's bisexual or pansexual or something like that. That's not going to be for everybody. Also, I feel like this week you're going to have ability or you're going to recognize your ability to get recognition from, doing something in a public setting. And whatever you do, it could be well received. And this could be in any group of people, but like large groups of people, I feel like it will come to your aid and bring you great success. Like I said earlier, it would be good for you to pursue like some sort of artistic pursuit or launch an advertising or promotion campaign for your business. So this is also like what's the word? How about to say enterprising? This could be like networking, speaking to new people. I feel like this also would be a good time for you to spend time with your family, like in a social setting or just being social, period. Interacting with, people in general, especially if it's like a party coming up or some type of social gathering, occasion. So, also this week, somebody could be thinking about this comes up a lot. This could be like mastering yourself, being confident, also overcoming something for some people. So for some people, I don't know if this is like done with shyness, not wanting to get out there and meet new people, talk to people, be social with people. That could be something that you're mastering about yourself. Maybe you're gonna realize people like to be around you. But for somebody, this could be also thinking about somebody could be thinking about a lot of money or something that they could do. It's very fruitful, prosperous. Again, I said something about family, so this could also be like thinking about spending time with your family, or working towards something that you can leave behind when you leave Earth, like leaving a legacy behind. That could be on somebody's mind. This could be a new home for somebody. This could also be thinking about how you spend your days, how you spend your time each and every day. What do you want to do with your time? And I don't know if somebody is thinking about taking a trip. It could be something with that too, like taking a trip. Somebody could have already saved money for this. It's something with that too. Yeah. I do also feel like you're gonna be um using your mental power. You can have mental power and emotional power. I feel like you're gonna be putting that to use this week. Also, 8 8. I see 8 8 3 eights out here. So something with that too. So maybe you're gonna be using your mental power to focus, to accomplish the task that you have. Something like that. Tell me more. The devil at the bottom. So this is also giving me like, even if you experience situations that maybe you're not sure about, that maybe like some type of fear rises in you. I feel like you're gonna realize like you can overcome anything. It's just a feeling. It's just an emotion. If that's for somebody, it could even be something about overcoming like some type of toxicity, whether this is people, a habit, somebody. Tell me more, spirit. What's going on? If for somebody, this could be like a platform. It could be something from the past too. Whether this is like a person, a relative. Well, I mean, obviously, a relative is a person too. Whether this is like somebody that you've been social with in the past, like a associate, a family member, romantic interest. It's something about that. I feel like somebody's been reminiscing about the past, thinking about the past. Maybe somebody's been thinking about going back to their roots, whatever that is for you. I do feel like you're somebody who tries to be responsible in your connections with people, your relationships with people, doing things from a place of purity, having a pure heart space, being mindful how you treat people, because what you put out there is what you get back. Tell me more, spirit. Somebody actually could be taking a business trip, like I said. I don't know if this is like traveling somewhere and then realizing, you know what, I think I might want to move to this place. Tell me more. And I don't know if it's somebody outside of yourself. Like if you are somebody who, I don't want to say party. Well, I mean it could be like if you are somebody who engages with a lot of people on a regular basis. Be mindful if you do have certain people around you who would do anything, if they are clout chasers, if they would do anything for money. Because it could be something about like people getting pleasure out of making somebody else feel low about themselves, plotting on a person. It could be out of jealousy. It could even be something with food or something like that. Something with either food or like trying to poison somebody. I was getting this like 2 days ago, and then I watched another reader that I like a lot. Is a younger guy, and he just said something. So that was like clarity for me. It's definitely something about that. Be mindful of that. Like if you're drinking and you might have to go to the restroom or whatever it is, just make sure you're not leaving your whatever you're consuming, if it's a beverage, if it's food, and you're not sure about the people around you, not leaving drinks and food unattended because it could be something with that. I don't know if this is like a Mickey or just poison, like to make somebody sick. Then it could also be something about somebody changing their finances, or it's like money going from one hand to another. So this could be somebody giving you money, or you giving somebody money. It's something like that. Tell me more, spirit. And for somebody, it could be something. I feel like the biggest lesson this week, it could be, learning to let certain things go, to release certain things. Like I said earlier, whether this is a job or people, or if it's an environment that you're in, that brings you down some type of way. It's not helping you to ascend. It could be something about that. Learning to when to release, when to let go. This could even be immature people. And I hope this isn't nothing about like a child. 'Cause I don't know if this is something about a passing for somebody. It's something about it. And it could be something with sacrifice too. That somebody could be learning, sacrificing, I want to say like working overtime for success, to achieve, to accomplish for somebody. And I don't know if it's something upsets you or somebody around you. It could be something upsetting about someone who maybe think they know everything, like a know-it-all. I don't know if this has to do with like a family setting or this is somewhere that you work at. And it could be something about, your life could be better when you separate from certain people. For somebody, this could be like a breakup or a divorce. This comes out a lot too, but it could be something about that. Or something with changing something, the way you feel about a situation. Yeah, because it could be somebody around you. They could be waiting to, I don't know if this is like spying on you, trying to move in a way where you don't detect something. It's like somebody's trying to get away with something, but unbeknownst to you. If this is like a family member or a friend or associate, it could be something about trying to betray you in some type of way. I don't know. This is lying on you. So somebody could be waiting to tell some type of lie. Now it could be just to get something either from you or from somebody. Or this is like trying to paint a narrative. But I feel like it's fallacious. I do also feel like this is also you, like moving in silence, not really telling what you have going on until it's ready to be seen by other people. Yeah, it's something about that. Now I did say earlier, like if this is, taking a business trip where you can make a lot of money this week, it could be something about saving too, but also being mindful not to give up before, you know, you reach that success or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Being mindful that you do have to put in work to get what you want out of life or any situation. But I feel like that's going to be a blessing for you this week. So I don't know. This is like long distance traveling for somebody, or like it's a short trip. It could be both. Or like I said, changing a job, moving to a new home, something with it. Could be something about standing up for yourself too. Like if people think they're gonna put their foot on your neck, and you let them know, like, no, you got me wrong. I'm going to stand up for what I believe. I'm gonna stand up for myself and for the underdog. If you're that type of person where you don't like to see people get bullied, it could be something with that too. I'm getting like financial stability, security after putting in hard work, having good values, morals. That could be a blessing for you too. Having morals, good values. Maybe sometimes, you have to do things by yourself. That could be a blessing for you too. Tell me more. Chris Brown, Go Crazy is one. The Nine of Swords. So somebody could be nervous right now, anxious. I don't know if it's anything about self doubt or, negative thinking, talking negative about yourself. So be mindful of that also. Not allowing the negative chatter in your mind to take over. No, I don't know. I did say earlier, I don't know if it was something about releasing something, someone. This could even be disappointment. Somebody could be disappointed right now about something. It could be something with that. It could be something with universal laws, universal knowledge. Also, I'm also getting like somebody completing like something complete coming to a completion. It's giving like something that you already had planned in the works, whatever it is for you, like some type of plans or something coming to a completion. Tell me more, Spirit. Somebody could be nervous about something, whether this is you or somebody outside of yourself. can't stop thinking about something. Maybe it's about speaking some type of truth or saying something to somebody. Or like I said, unless this is like somebody mourning, it could be mourning too. Now I'm hoping this is not like a miscarriage for somebody or a miscarriage of justice. Something about a miscarriage. Unless somebody lying about it. Tell me more. Yeah, and I just said not too long ago, standing up for yourself, what you believe in, having faith also, making sure you have faith. It could be something. I just said earlier. Did I say something about somebody doing? Because it could be something about projections too. It could be somebody outside of yourself thinking about projecting some type of energy towards you. Because it could be something, or you're this person. It don't have to be that you're projecting. Like I said, you could do something with I don't know if you are an entertainer, do something in the entertainment industry, or you could be a spiritualist. You could do spiritual work. It's something about that too. I do feel like in the near future, somebody is going to have some type of spiritual experience. So this could be through your own, intuition, psychic abilities for somebody. It's something like that. It's something with a relationship too. I'm getting. It's something with that. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. It could be something about something may come as a shocker to you this week or a surprise. It could be something about how you focus your energy this week, mastering something, knowing when to take action. So maybe you're going to be surprised when you actually take action on your dreams, whatever you're working on, whether this is your finances, your business, whatever that is. Could even be something about being somebody who's there for other people, helping other people, taking care of other people, but also making sure you're nurturing yourself. It's giving like a trajectory or a bouncing off point to something else. It could be something about I always get this. It could be something about sex for somebody. Somebody. Not everybody. Or this is just your something about energy. Yeah. Tell me more, Spirit. You got eye jumping crazy. I do feel like it's somebody sneaky around you. Very sneaky. I'm sick of picking up on that. It could be something about a backfire too. Like if it is certain people around you who are not honest, dishonest, cheaters. And I'm not talking about cheaters like it could be like as far as a relationship goes, cheating, but it could be cheating to get ahead also. It could be some type of backfire coming or a backlash for something that somebody does or doing. It's giving like a backfire, a boomerang effect. Yeah. Tell me more. Now I don't know if somebody was in a hospital for somebody, or this is somebody that you know. If you, whether you're aware of this or not, somebody could have been in a hospital. I don't know if somebody's been dealing with like health challenges. It could be something with that too. Maybe somebody was keeping this to themselves. It's something with it. Tell me more. Messages for the collective. So I feel like you're a thinker. You're somebody who goes deep in thought. When you need time to yourself, you take that time so you can gather your thoughts, so you can decide what you're going to do next. You're somebody who definitely contemplates your next move. When you need to separate yourself to listen to your inner being, I feel like you do that. I feel like you're very discerning also. You really could be somebody who loves animals. You could be a very kind person. Very wise also. But maybe you just need time for yourself right now to think for somebody. Or you do this already. Yeah, I don't know if somebody is involved like with a faction, like a sorority group. What's the other one? Sorority, fraternity for somebody. I said something about somebody needing to, like, somebody spending time in a hospital. So I don't know if somebody had to get surgery. If it's something that goes down to the bone for somebody, it could be something with that too. Something that goes down to the bone. Again, like I said, it doesn't have to be you. This could be something that you're not aware of. It could be somebody outside of yourself. Now, this could be either you or somebody outside of yourself could be doing like some type of investigation also, doing your own investigations, or this is somebody around you, whether they're probing into your life. Because it could be something with that too, like somebody probing into your life or somebody else's life, trying to get information about you. I feel like somebody's trying to hide what they're doing. Like I said, whether they do dibble and dabble into the occult, spiritual work, conjurer, um, root work, whatever they do, Palo Mayambe, voodoo, witchcraft, whatever it is they do. It don't even have to be magic for some people, but I feel like somebody's trying to hide themselves or they're good at hiding themselves. This could be you too, good at hiding your energy, what you do, not letting your left hand. I don't know how that saying go. Is it your right hand know what your left hand doing, or vice versa, something like that. It could be something about advice too, whether you're getting advice from somebody that's very wise, very discerning, or you're just somebody who uses your discernment very well. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on with the collective? Could even be something that you do when you're at home and you're just thinking. Tell me more. And it could be something about perspective too. So I don't know if this is like you trying to see something from another person's perspective, or this is your own perspective, trying to get perspective about a situation. Tell me more. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective, please, and thank you. Yeah, I do feel like something's gonna be real shocking. It could even be a tower. The tower hasn't come out. I ain't calling no signs out. I'm seeing all energies though. I see fire, air, water, and earth. That's with the playing cards. With the tarot cards, I see only one major came out with the playing cards, which is the Hermit. So Virgo energy doesn't have to be. Now, like I said, it could be something about somebody thinking about projecting towards you, taking some type of shot at you. This could be a phone call too, or something on the airwaves, whether that's like social media. There's something about that, or a comment section. It's it's giving all the above, like somebody trying to take shots at you. This could even be somebody shooting a shot. I'm also getting like knowing how to control your movement. Taking swift action, but focused action, concentrated. Tell me more. The Ten of Cups. So I feel like you're already somebody that's very happy person, very prosperous. I feel like you're in your purpose. You could be very popular for what you do. You can have a lot of love surrounding you also. And I said something about like a party or something earlier. It could be something about that. So be mindful of that. Like when an opportunity comes for you to put yourself out there, for you to promote yourself, make sure you're doing that. If you're in a setting, whether this is family, because it could be something about spending time with family. If you can do that, some people, maybe they're not the best people. I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. Or if it's something that you do in the public, making sure that you're being social with people around you, but always making sure that you're keeping your eyes open for the snakes in the grass. Also, tell me more. Something could be otherworldly. Somebody could be older, whether this is you or somebody, like if it's somebody that's interested in you as a person or what you do, it could be something about that. Somebody could be older. They could be, this could be somebody romantic too. I'm getting the word soliloquy. So it's like looking in the mirror and saying, like, I don't know, like looking in the mirror and saying, yeah, I'm going to say this. But it doesn't have to be to another person. Like I said, this could be what you do before you go out there into the world, before you go onto the stage, or before you get in front of the camera, before you get around your family, your peoples, whatever it is for you. Tell me more, Spirit. Messages for the collective. Man, I was getting this Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday. And some other readers picked up on it. I hate when I do that, when I be getting messages and I don't be doing videos. Because I feel like it be real important, or I don't know. Like maybe somebody need to know. Because it could be something with a spirit. Like, I don't know if somebody has already. Just be mindful of the people around you. Because I've been picking this up a lot. I've been picking this up on somebody that's in my energy that wants to continue to harass me, stalk me, you know, do little things underhandedly, sneakily, covertly. It could be something about like somebody could be a murderer or have a murderer around them and not be aware of it. I just had to put it out there. Whether they have poisoned somebody, made somebody sick, or they did something else and try to make it look like it was a like the person took themselves out of here, but they did it. I was even getting like strangulation, and I've also heard another reader say that too. It's going to be different for everybody because this could be a theme playing in more than one person's life. I do feel like your spirit guides, your higher source, God, Allah, whatever you subscribe to, I feel like they're saying, accept people and situations for what they are and, move on with your life. Don't stay in situations that don't accept you for who you are and want to see the best for you. Not smiling in my face, but you stabbing me behind my back type of energy. Accept people for who they are and move on. It might be unfortunate, uncomfortable, but you can't change anybody, and you shouldn't want to. I also feel like spirit is saying learn as much as you can, whether this is a craft, um, if this is about promoting yourself, if this is about having like speaking points when you're talking to people, because you could be meant to teach people or talk to a lot of people also. You could be meant to be on a stage or just in the public eye. So it could be something about that too. Learning as much as you can, not allowing people to dominate you as far as how you think for yourself, thinking for yourself. Just something about it. Tell me more. There's a word trying to come to my head. It's there, but it's not coming out all the way. Damn. Tell me more. Yeah, it could be something about social success. Maybe somebody has a big voice. So it's giving like your voice needs to be heard. Whatever you do, I feel like Spirit saying let it flow through you. Just let it flow. Yeah, I feel like you've been thinking about happier times, being prosperous, being fruitful, living a good life, having good vibes. I feel like that's what you think about, allowing yourself to express yourself how you see fit. That's what I'm getting. Tell me more, Spirit. And the star at the bottom. So somebody could have Leo in their chart. Don't have to be. Leo, Aries, Capricorn. I said Virgo earlier. You can have that anywhere in your chart. It could be your sun sign. Somebody could be thinking about taking action. It could be something about doing something on the spot. So, like, if you're an artist, maybe it's something about freestyling or something like that, or freelance work. Allowing yourself to be seen, also. Tell me more. I don't know if it's somebody thinking about something being exposed, whether this is you or somebody else. Somebody could be thinking about that too. I feel like spirit is saying also not to wear your feelings on your sleeves, to make sure that you are remaining in control of your feelings, your emotions, trusting what you feel, what you know deep down inside. Now, somebody might need to show how they feel sometimes. Like if you're somebody who doesn't really show how you feel, I'm not saying show your belly to people who you can't trust, fake people. But if you're in an environment where you can truly be yourself and express how you feel, it could be something about allowing that part to come out, not hiding your emotions, also. Not wearing them on your sleeve, but not hiding how you feel. Also, I'm getting emotional maturity, remaining emotionally mature. And like I said, somebody could do something in art with artwork, or I don't know, maybe somebody works in the medical field for somebody. It could be that too. Like nursing. Don't have to be. Tell me more, spirit. Messages for the collective, please. And thank you. Messages for the collective. Tell me more. I made my left eye keep jumping. Yeah, making sure you're following through with what you set out to do, but taking your time too. So I'm getting like pacing yourself. Don't rush yourself. Pace yourself so you don't skip over details or important facts. There's something about it. Being persistent. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This could be this could even be working on yourself, like being a constant work in progress, because we always could get something, we could always perfect something. Not saying that you need to be a perfectionist, because I feel like spirit is saying don't worry about being perfect, but also make sure you're always trying to sharpen your skills. Is what I'm getting. And then somebody could see somebody is thorough, solid. There's something about it. Or somebody just pays attention to details. I'm also getting like self love, loving yourself. But it also could be something about some type of wish being fulfilled. So I don't know if this is as far as your business goes, having the ability to get the money that you're looking for. It could be a lot of money for somebody. The ability to get money, or you're just somebody that's very skilled at what you do. I'm getting all the above. Self love, but also manifesting something. This could be something that allows you to grow emotionally for somebody. It could even be a new person coming around. If this is somebody from the past, I feel like it's not somebody that you were like intimate with or romantic with. So it could be something about that too. Like if it was somebody that you weren't on bad terms with, where it wasn't one sided, there just probably never was anything there. I would say if use your own discernment though, but I would say give it a chance. But it could be a new person too for somebody. Mm-hmm. You get masculine and feminine. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. This could be new for somebody. Let me get. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get one of these. I didn't even think I was gonna go that long. I did. Spirit. What's going on with the collective, please? And thank you. Something about a gift. You could be gifted. Now, I don't know. I said something about somebody around you. I don't know if it's something that somebody, especially if this is something that you're gifted at, if it's not something tangible, that would be weird if somebody would try to take a gift from somebody. Because it could be something with that too. Like if you're intuitive or you're just like lyrical, maybe it's something about trying to take your work, trying to take credit for your work. Or this is you. Either you're having an issue using your gift, or somebody wants to give you a gift. Now be mindful, like if somebody does give you something, but it's like stroking you to strike you type of energy. Like somebody who might come off as nice, but really they have an angle. This is what I'm getting. Tell me more, spirit. I mean, it could be somebody that feels entitled, also. Or like I said, this could be you. Yeah, message of concern. So there could be some type of information that might be revealed. I don't know if this is something that somebody's already aware of. Definitely could be something that might catch somebody off guard or some type of news that maybe they don't want to hear. It could be something about that too. Mm-hmm. Tell me more, spirit. I don't know. It could be something with a father figure. Don't have to be. Or this is like a divine masculine. Or somebody that's like an older male around somebody. Could be a divine masculine though. Tell me more. SZA. Snooze is on. So maybe somebody, if it's somebody in your past, maybe they took their time. Not saying something about pacing yourself, being patient, taking your time, but maybe somebody did. Like, if somebody feel like, oh, I want to reach out to this person, maybe they had an ample amount of time to do so, but maybe they just took too long. Tell me more. The lovers is at the bottom. Toil and labor came out. Did I say something earlier about like a hostile environment? It could be something about that. Either it's the type of work that somebody does that's not necessarily pleasant. This could be like labor, hard labor for somebody. But this also could be, like I said earlier, just in order to achieve what you're trying to achieve, being willing to put in the work. Knowing that it can be accomplished, you just need to put the work in for somebody. your sweat, your tears. Hmm. But it also could be something about working in a place but not getting what you're worth. Is what I'm getting. Or this is somebody else. Damn, I should have got another deck. Spirit, do you got any more advice? I don't even know if I want to use these. I don't use most of the deck. You have any extra advice for the collective? If I missed something. I don't know. I don't know if somebody's sad about, like I said earlier, about some health problems or something. Unless this is somebody, like I said, that is into like the occult, somebody outside of yourself, like a doppelganger, trying to mirror your energy or mirror somebody else around you and block you at the same time. Is what I'm getting. Hmm. Now maybe somebody is dreaming like about, I don't know. Didn't I say something about writing earlier? So I don't know if somebody's dreaming about something, like some lyrics to write, like if something comes to somebody in a dream. Something about that. Be mindful of that this week. Could be something about ideas, writing something down. But having faith also. Maybe it's something about like bringing the house down. If you get in front of people and you do something, it could be something about bringing the house down. This could be something that somebody's dreaming about. Or somebody is, I don't know. I don't know. Just be mindful of people who could be like trying to cock block you out of jealousy. But make sure you're not really dwelling on that or focused on that because it's not going to be for everybody. But if you're somebody in the public eye, you better believe that you got somebody out there that might feel that way. I also feel like maybe not allow people to just tell you anything. Make sure you're doing your own research, being mindful of how you speak to yourself and other people, making sure that you're taking the time to listen to understand and not to respond because it could be something about that too, and vice versa because it could also be somebody outside of yourself that might intentionally misunderstand you or is two-faced. So be mindful of that too. If it is something with romance, maybe it's something about being friends with a person for right now. Maybe it's just something about the timing. Definitely could be something about somebody's dreams. So maybe it's something about waiting for some type of answer. I don't know. Or somebody just wants a yes or no answer. And I said something about learning as much as you can. This could be studying also. Take that how it resonates with you. I don't know. I'm about to say something could be a stalemate for somebody. Something could be. I wonder if I missed something. I don't know. I ain't gonna keep going. We got Oracle, and then we're gonna close it. I'm ready to stand up, okay? So, what message do you have for the collective, please? And thank you. I hate when these cards act like they don't want to shuffle. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. Please don't fall. Don't do it. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective, please? And thank you. Damn, why three cards? Yeah. Yeah, Mirror Guardian. There could be something about mirroring somebody. I said doppelganger, but this could also be your person, whatever that is for you. You could be somebody around you mirroring you, or you mirror somebody. Maybe it has to do with creating a good life for yourself, stability, good fortune, being in good vibes, you know. Or if you're somebody who is like a homebody, if you work from home, it could be somebody around you who is kind of similar. Maybe they stay to themselves. I don't know. Even if you're somebody who's surrounded by people, maybe you need your quiet time sometimes to think, you know. Direction, guardian, choose your path. So I feel like your angels is waiting for you to choose the direction that you want to take your life, and they're going to be right with you, supporting you in whatever endeavor you decide to take, you know, whatever endeavor you decide to pursue. I feel like you will be successful in whatever you do. That's for somebody. It's just up to you to choose the direction you want to go or what path that you want to take. So that has been the message. I hope I've given you clarity on what you already know. And I will see you all in the next one.